bicycle, recycle, brain cycle, life cycle, action research cycle. Hi, my name's Damien, one of Pavilion ELT's vloggers, and in 2021 we're talking professional development and the areas you should be focusing your time on. This episode is all about action research. Not that sort of action. In this video, I'm going to define action research, talk about my own experiences of using action research in the classroom, and help you find your own focus for action research. By the end of the video, you'll have the foundation to set up your own action research project and take your professional development to a whole new level. Before I start, some readings on this topic which can be accessed with a English teaching professional subscription are Action Research in Action by Emily Edwards and Step into Action by Dana Sato Stayberger. What is action research? Emily Richards defines it as teacher-led research in the classroom that can help improve your teaching in areas such as classroom management or feedback. The first step in an action research project is choosing a problem that you'd like to explore, but more on that later. Then you go through a 4-step action research cycle. Step 1, planning an intervention. Step 2, action or implementing the intervention. Step 3, observing the results. Step 4, reflection on the results, and if needed, starting the cycle all over again. Let's hear from some teachers about their experiences with action research.
Hi, my name's Paul Williams and I'm a senior teacher for CQ English in Melbourne. Last year I participated in the English Australia Action Research Program, and I was keen to find out more about how confident my students were when they were speaking in online classes. And I think that action research is one of the best forms of professional development that I've ever experienced.
Hi, my name is Zeke Pottage and I'm a primary school teacher, ESL teacher and school principal. I've used action research to improve my teaching dramatically, I would say. It's had a really big impact on me.
Okay, let's now talk about me. I had the opportunity to be part of the English Australia Action Research program in 2012, and I found it to be a real turning point in my teaching career. I became more observant about what was happening in my classroom, paired with a more inquisitive and reflective mindset. The purpose of my action research project was to investigate the use of online tools in formally assessing student speaking in an English for Academic Purposes program. At the time we used VoiceThread, but nowadays there are a variety of online tools which do the same thing, such as Flipgrid. In VoiceThread, we wanted to create an authentic space for English communication. We then used these recordings that we collected in VoiceThread to inform our teaching in the classroom, and the students use them to help set up their own personal goals with improving their spoken English. Let me now illustrate the action research cycle I talked about previously using an example from my own research. So you can see at the start of our cycle at Reflect, the problem in our classroom was the inability to provide precise feedback on speaking assessment. So to do something about that, we had a 5-week intervention with our 24 students, and we collected a whole lot of data through a survey, their week 5 interview and VoiceThread posts. After that, we then reflected again and found there was problems with giving feedback, interactivity between the students in the VoiceThread platform, and also, I suppose, shared meta language, in particular, the type of language to explain the different features of pronunciation. So that means we then went through another cycle, and what we did is we increased the interactivity in the task, so the students were asking questions of each other more, and we also did more of a pronunciation analysis of their responses with feedback. And we found during the second cycle that the results were a lot more pleasing, with improvements in their pronunciation and a lot more peer-to-peer interaction. I found doing a project like this highlighted gaps in my teaching, and in this case I found out I didn't really have the tools to give precise feedback on pronunciation. I think the phonemic chart had always been something that scared me, that after completing this action research project, I went and, researched and read up a lot about the phonemic chart and how to use it in the classroom. So much so that now I'm confident giving, professional development sessions at my own school about feedback on pronunciation. For more details on my project, check out the report in the description. Okay, enough about me. Let's talk about you. Often the hardest thing with something like this is just taking that first step. I'm here to give you a little push with how to get started with your own action research based on some tips from the AR Guru and Burns. Try some of these prompts to find your own research focus. Look at questions that have been puzzling you in your classroom. In my case, it was how to give effective feedback on spoken English. Keep a diary to list things that have puzzled or intrigued you in the classroom. Read some articles from your ETP subscription, for example, and develop some questions that may be useful for you in your own classroom. Make a mind map and connect up ideas that may have been burning away at the back of your mind. Other colleagues may also be a great source of topics for your action research. You might want to survey some of your teacher friends on the hot teaching issues that they have been wondering about or working on for a time in their own classrooms. Come on, take this first step. I believe in you. Do you feel inspired to take action research into your classroom? If so, leave a comment about the research you'd like to do. Make sure you subscribe to ETP to get more videos on professional development that'll take your teaching to even higher heights. Also, you can keep up to date with everything ETP. Thanks for watching, and remember to take that first step towards creating your own action research project today. You won't regret it. See you next time, you.